Hey, have you ever heard of algebra? Well, this is just a branch of mathematics that deals with numbers and letters, or as they are called, variables. And moreover, algebra is an essential base for any mathematics course. So if you don't understand algebra, well, you won't understand a lot of math, or physics either. And in this video, we're going to look at multiplication of algebraic expressions right after this.
Again, that's why I got more verses than Genesis. I guess he gave me this gift to remember him. You gotta find your diligence and execute it with energy. Cause if you influencing anything else, you only a hindrance.
Okay, now let's get into it. So now looking at multiplication of algebraic expressions. But first of all, what is an algebraic expression? Well, this is just a mathematical statement with numbers and variables and or operations, which are addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division. But in this video, we're only talking about multiplication. Okay, now let's go to the first thing that you need to know about multiplication of algebraic expressions. And this is that the multiplication sign is usually omitted. So instead of writing 2 times q, we write it as 2q. And instead of writing z times y, we write it as zy. The second thing is that if a string of numbers and letters are multiplied, the multiplication can be done in any order. For example, if you had 2q multiplied by 3p, this is the same as saying 2 times q times 3 times p. So we'll just multiply the numbers, which is 2 times 3, which will give us 6, and then write p and q, or the final answer would be 6qp. The third thing is that powers can be used to simplify expressions. So if you add a string such as c times c times c, instead of writing ccc, we would rather write c raised to the power 3 or c cubed. And if we add y times y, instead of writing y was supposed to write y raised to the power 2. Okay, now here's one thing to note about the power. This is that it only refers to the number or letter it's written above. For example, if I add 2x squared, this means that x is squared and not 2. But if both were squared, it would be written as, that is going to be enclosed in brackets, 2x raised to the power 2. Or it can also be read as the product of 2 and x given to the power 2. Okay, now we're done with everything that you need to know about multiplication. Now the only way to get good in math is by constant practice. So here are some practice questions that you can try out. Let me know in the comment section what you find, and well, that's pretty much it. This is Ethan, signing out for now.